everyone. Today we're going to be making peanut butter fudge and regular chocolate fudge. So they're both easy recipes and we're just going to crack them out one at a time in one full video. I already have the ingredients for the first one ready, which is 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of peanut butter. And we need 3 cups of powdered sugar, and I also have vanilla, homemade vanilla here. So we have all our ingredients ready. I have my parchment paper lined pan here for the peanut butter fudge. We're going to take you over to the stove and we're going to start melting this and getting it ready. I got my pan ready. I read the instructions again. It says, in a medium saucepan, combine the peanut butter and the unsalted butter. I use salted butter, but we're going to put that in a pan. We're going to turn it on medium and get it boiling. So I'll put the butter in first and get that cooking. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to bump the camera. And then we'll put the peanut butter in there with the butter. And this is just regular peanut butter. You can use whatever peanut butter you would like to use. Doesn't matter. This is peanut butter, you know, from Costco. Everything here is organic, of course. I need to get a spatula. I hope I get some new spatulas for Christmas. That would be very nice. That way you guys wouldn't have to watch these chewed up ones that I have, that I'm using. Just take this out here as best as I can. So we want to melt this. It says this peanut butter bowl is going to have to be cleaned up with paper towel, because you know who likes wet peanut butter in your sink. It's pretty nasty. I usually wipe off the peanut butter spoons and anything with peanut butter with a paper towel, because it's pretty nasty that way. So over here it says to, on a medium heat, bring to boil, stirring occasionally. Once it's boiled, remove from heat and stir in the powdered sugar and the vanilla until smooth, until it's all melted. And then you pour it in your thing over there. So it couldn't have been more easy to make this. So I'm just going to mix this up. It's a very simple peanut butter fudge. I've never made peanut butter fudge this way. Sometimes you have to make it to the hard rock stage or soft stage or hardball stage or whatever, but this is a simple recipe. So hopefully it turns out. It's my first time making it. So we're just getting it all melted. And then we're going to put the powdered sugar in there with the vanilla. It says it has to be boiling. So we have to get it to the boiling stage. Not just melted, but it has to boil. I suppose that's so it could thicken up a little bit. It smells good. I'll turn on the light here for a little bit more light. So we're just sitting here. We're going to wait for it to melt. I'll come back with you when it starts boiling. Holidays are upon us. It's pretty close. So I figured we'd make some fudge for a treat. Special treat for holidays coming up. We're having a party at our house on Sunday, so I can use this as, you know, a special treat for everyone. It's starting to boil. It says to stir constantly. Oh, it says you can add salt if you desire, but I already added salt, so salt was in the butter. So we're okay there. So you want to do it until it's smooth with no lumps, and then stirring occasionally, and then turn it off. So I'm going to turn it off, and we're going to add I'm going to grab the spoon over here that I use for peanut butter and kind of spoon it in here, and we're going to put our powdered sugar in here, which is 3 cups, and we're going to mix that in there. and put our vanilla in here. I hope this is a big enough pan because it's kind of boiling really far over, but I think it'll be okay. So we're going to stir this until it's smooth. Boy, it gets thick fast. We add our vanilla to help that out. A tablespoon. Or measure it with your heart, I guess. That's what kind of I did. Making a big hot mess. But don't we usually make messes when we're making food or any kind of thing, any kind of recipe? All right, I'm just smoothing this out so we can get it on in the pan right away, so it can harden up. It smells good. Ah, that was hot. I got it on my hand. It says we want it to sit in the pan to cool for an hour. And then we can cut it. There's a lot of lumps in there. Just trying to work out the lumps. It says to use sifted powdered sugar, but I don't have a sifter. And I had a mesh sifter, but it wasn't working so well. It's a little flecks of sugar wouldn't. I think that would be okay. It's just powdered sugar. I don't think it would matter too much. Just let me get the big ones out of here. And then we'll put it in the pan. Put the pan over here. I'm just going to pour it in there. I wish I had the sifter to get all the sugar clumps out. But I tried it with it and it wasn't working so well. It was just a big hot mess. I think this will be okay. A little pretty on the top, maybe. Let me get an offset spatula here. Give it a little swirl it for our fudge. So you want to put it in parchment paper so it won't look so it'll be easy to get out of there. So there we go. There's our peanut butter fudge. We're going to move on and I'm going to get the ingredients ready for our next one after I clean everything up. All right, everyone, we have our second fudge, which is easy fudge recipe. It has chocolate chips, condensed milk, and butter and vanilla, and some sea salt if you want to put sea salt in it. Other than that, that's our recipe. So it says we need 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolates. There's some in a bag here. I'll just dump them in here because they're all the same. I need 2 cups, so I'm going to grab out 2 cups. We're just going to put everything in the pan because it'll just be easier to do it that way. So there's 1, 2. So there's our 2 cups of chocolate. And we need, I got to use a pie pan today for this because I only had one 8x8 pan, so we're going to use a pie pan for this recipe. And we need 1 tablespoon of butter. So there's our tablespoon of butter. And I'm going to pour in our organic condensed milk in there. And we're going to take it over to the stove and start melting it. Getting this all melted. And this is our other fudge that we're making. So we're making 2 fudges today, all in one video. Very simple, very easy fudges for the holidays to enjoy. Me and my daughters were busy baking up a storm on Sunday, making different recipes. We made peanut clusters, we made molasses cookies, we made sugar cookies, we made thin mints with crackers that turned out really well. I may do a video on that because that was super simple to do and it's very yummy. So I'm going to take you over to the stove and we're going to start melting this, and then after it's all melted we add our vanilla and then we pour. So it's simple. With this it says slow, go slow with it, because it could just, when you're mixing up chocolate, it gets all like, you know, coagulated, which means it breaks, and you don't want that to happen. So that's probably why the butter. So we only want to do this until it's all melted. And I learned that when I was doing my chocolate mints that I made. I had to put some coconut oil back into the chocolate chips because it broke. And my daughter was showing me how to do it to fix the problem. But all we need to do is melt this, and then we add our homemade vanilla right here, and then we pour it. And our other one's over there chilling. Once it's all done chilling and both of these are chilled, we'll cut them up and give them a taste. I'm sure they're going to be really good. I've never made fudge this way. It's different, easy, complete easy recipes for me. Like I said, I want to try to make some pistachio baklava treats. That will be really yummy. I tried to make it over on the weekend on Sunday, but it didn't turn out. I guess I just didn't understand how to make it, but I found a recipe where you turn it into like a little rose cup kind of thing and cook them that way with just nuts. So I might give that a try. So if you see the video coming, then you know that's what we're doing. So this is on low. You don't want to put it on medium. You just want to melt it low and slow. I did learn that over the weekend. When they're melting, you just gotta let them melt. So I'll come back with you when they're, you know, fairly almost melted, and that way you guys can see what it looks like. I can add a little bit of my Redmond's real salt in here for a little salt flavor. This butter has salt, but it was only a tablespoon, so I just added some salt. It's still melting. I got it a little over, you know, it's on low, but it's not totally on low. I moved it up, just bumped it up a little so it can melt a little bit faster, but we don't want it to break, so we got to keep an eye on it. So just continually stir it, and they're melting. If they turn out really well, I'm going to keep these recipes and we can make this fudge anytime, all the time, if it tastes that good. Because it doesn't cost that much. You just got 2 cups of chocolate chips and a can of condensed milk. It's organic, of course. It's going to cost a tad more than regular, but it was like less than $2 for a can, which isn't too bad. I'm not sure how much condensed milk is regularly, but yeah. I'm going to turn this back down to low because it's getting close. And I don't want the chocolate chips to break, so I'm constantly stirring it because the heat's getting up there. So we want them totally melted. And then we're going to turn it off. I'm going to bring the pan closer here. Like I said, I had to use a pan. I'm getting a little warm. I had to use a pie pan because I don't have another one of those 8x8s over there that the peanut butter's in. This is getting really close. Remember, they're semi-sweet chocolate chips. So they're kind of sweet, kind of not, because you want the sweetness from the condensed milk. Give it a couple more minutes here. We almost have it. It's almost ready to put in the vanilla. I really like these easy recipes. makes it simple to make fudge. I know when I was making fudge with my mom, when I was young, she would use cocoa powder. A lot of people use cocoa powder and they make it to the soft ball, hard ball stage or whatever, but I think this is ready, so I'm gonna turn off the heat and add our vanilla. And it says you need to add like, oh, what's it say? How much vanilla? A half a teaspoon, but I'm just gonna measure it with my heart because I really like it. So I added about a teaspoon. Well, mix that in really well, and then we're gonna pour this into our pan. As simple as that. And that is our normal chocolate fudge. I totally need new spatulas. Hopefully someone got them for me on my Christmas list. I'm gonna put that pan over there and get this offset spatula again over here. Get this off and fix this chocolate in here. And then once they both set up, we'll give them a taste. It's got a little peanut butter on it from the spatula, other one, but I think it'll be okay. All I want to do is just push it around, make it even. Give it a fancy look, like a cake look. We'll call it that. And once it sets up, we will take it out. So there's our fudge. I'm gonna wash my hands really quick before I touch the clicker button. Hold on a minute, my hands are all yucky. Don't want that thing to get messed up. So those are the two. I'm gonna move you guys up so you can see me. So we made two fudges. We made a peanut butter fudge recipe and a easy fudge recipe. So a chocolate one and a peanut butter one. Those are typical fudges that people make. So I hope you guys like it and enjoy it, and I will see you when we go for the taste test. It's read on both recipes that you can put it in the refrigerator, so I'm gonna put both of them in the refrigerator to speed up the process so we can have a taste of both of them sooner than later. So we got our fudges here. We're gonna taste them, give them a try. I'm gonna take a corner from the peanut butter one and we're gonna try the peanut butter one. I really like that. It's really smooth, tasty. It tastes like peanut butter. So we're gonna give our other one. I'm gonna take a corner from the other one. This set up really nice, by the way. It cut really nice. I tried to cut this chocolate one. I think it has to set up a little bit longer. It's hard to cut, but we'll give it a try. This one's pretty good too. If I'd rate them, I like the peanut butter one better. This is okay, but it's not my favorite. Maybe I would have done it with milk chocolate instead of semi-sweet. It just seems like it needs to be a little bit sweeter, but it's still good. So I hope you enjoy making the two fudges. And I give the peanut butter one a thumbs up, and this is the second. So thanks for watching, and see you on the next one, guys.